What's on, guys? This is my channel. Tonight I'll be doing a review for Monday Night Raw. So let's get to it then. Jay Uso is out in the concession area with fans eating, and he proceeds down the crowd and to the ring. Uso reminds us that he's in Hershey, and says a lot has happened this week. He lost his title, bloodline drama, but there's only one Uso he wants to talk to, and he knows who he is. Jimmy Uso's music hits, and he makes his way to the ring. Jimmy says he's on Monday Night Raw in the middle of this ring, so he can look Jay right in his eyes and say thank you. Jimmy says they all need to be together to take down the new bloodline. Jay interrupts and says they're not the ones to take down the bloodline. He says the last time they were face to face was at WrestleMania. Lots has changed now, and Jay has done a lot without Jimmy, but nothing tops being Jimmy's twin brother. Jimmy goes in for a hug, and Jay stops him and says they still have things to fix. Jay says this time there's no longer anyone's side pieces or yes man. So this time they do it together, and they do it together. He'll be Jay, and Jimmy will be Jimmy. The Usos. Jimmy says Roman Reigns will be at SmackDown on Friday, and Jay needs to be there to squash this beef. Jay says he will be at SmackDown. Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga run, and the Usos go after them outside the ring. Solo orders Jacob Fatu to get in the ring. Fatu, Loa, and Tonga tear apart the Usos. Sikoa throws a chair into the ring, and Tonga and Loa tie up Jimmy in the ropes and make him watch Fatu assault Jay with the chair. Jay gets free, and Jimmy finds his way out of the ropes, and they beat on the Bloodline, who flee the ring. Adam Pearce, oh, come on. Shit, hold on. Sorry guys, it's not me, it's the scrolling. I'm about to scroll down. So anyways, Adam Pearce is on his phone yelling at Nick Aldis for the Bloodline showing up. The Judgment Day comes by and asks who Dom's challengers. Pearce says Damian Priest will be Dom's opponent. Balor says Dom needs to be careful against Priest. Dom says he's going to prove he can be champ and would defeat Priest without the help of the Judgment Day. Alright, first match, Ludwig Kaiser versus Sheamus. The bell rings and the men lock up, and Sheamus gets Kaiser in the corner, and then men trade right hands. Kaiser tries to overpower Sheamus, but Sheamus holds his ground, takes Kaiser down, and knees Kaiser in the face. Kaiser uses the ropes for momentum and kicks Sheamus and clothesline Sheamus. Kaiser hits a basement drop kick, sending Sheamus outside. Kaiser uses the ring post to assault Sheamus and target Sheamus' arm. Kaiser tries to use the ring post again against Sheamus, but he counters and slams Kaiser into the post. Sheamus sets up Kaiser for a powerbomb. Kaiser counters into a guillotine chokehold, and Sheamus breaks the hold by throwing Kaiser into the steel steps, and we cut to commercial. Back from break, Sheamus hits a backbreaker on Kaiser and clobbers him to the mat. Sheamus goes to kick Kaiser but gets thrown over the ropes. Sheamus slaps Kaiser outside the ring and then lines up Kaiser for the 10 beats. Sheamus clothesline Kaiser from the top rope and covers for a near fall. Sheamus climbs the ropes with Kaiser on the shoulders. Kaiser powers out and powerbombs Sheamus and kicks him for a 2 count. Kaiser punches Sheamus over and over again. Sheamus does the same and kicks Kaiser and hits the bro kick for the win. So winner is Sheamus. Alright. A video package where Rhea Ripley plays, where she calls out Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan. The Usos are walking backstage and run into Sami Zayn. Zayn asks if he can talk to Jay himself. Jimmy gets into Sami's face, and Jay asks him for a minute. Zayn is asking Jay if everything is fine now. After all the Bloodline did to Jay, this is it. Zayn tells Jay to not get involved. It's not Jay's fight. Jay says Sami doesn't understand because he's not family and walks off. We get a video promo from Gunther. He calls Rose a gutless champion and talks about how he and Kaiser take on Orton and Rose and it will defeat them. Alright, next match, second match, Zelina Vega with Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wild versus Ivy Nile with the Creed brothers. The bell rings and Vega slaps Nile, making Nile drive Vega into the corner. Nile kicks Vega and tries to splash her in the corner, but Vega gets out of the way, sending Nile outside the ring. Vega hits a Meteora to the outside. We cut a commercial back from break. Nile's crawling around the ring as Vega showboats. Nile tries to hit a suplex on Vega, but she reverses to a neck breaker. Vega hits a moonsault for a 2 count. Vega tries tornado DDT and now counters to a bridging suplex for a 2 count. Vega knees now and Judas Creed pulls now out of the ring. Out of the way as Vega tries for the co-red. Now hits a swinging Aura Nage for the win. So winner is Ivy Nile. Jimmy Uso is packing up his stuff, and Jay comes in and asks how the chat with Zayn went. Jay says he told him he's not family, and Jimmy wants to talk to Zayn and leaves. Alright. Alright, Seth Rollins struts around backstage. Alright, Seth Rollins has a segment coming up. Seth's music hits and he makes his way to the ring. Rollins welcomes us to Monday Night Raw. Rollins talks about Reed and says both he and Reed are monsters, and Reed has woken something in his soul. As Rollins is discussing their match at Crown Jewel, Bronson Reed interrupts via video feed. Reed says if Rollins wants to hunt a monster to come out to the parking lot and find him, Rollins leaves the ring and heads to the parking lot. Adam Pearce tries to intercept Rollins, but Rollins charges at Reed and the two go at it. Reed throws Rollins up the crates against the trailer. Rollins hits Reed with the door of the trailer and stomps Reed on the hood of a car. As the officials run to check on Reed, Reed comes back and Rollins kicks Reed and hits him with objects. Reed throws a garbage can and hits Rollins, and he climbs into a truck and hits a Death Valley driver on Rollins of the truck through the tables. Rollins is out, and Reed gets up, gingerly walks away. Or giggly, wherever, gingerly, yeah, wherever. Anyways, Barrett and Testador take us backstage and discuss the R-Truth and Miz Backo, something. Backstage, Ava Cammy is talking, and R-Truth comes by and talks about how much better they look without Chad Gable. The Miz comes back and apologizes to R-Truth. Maxine tells him not to listen to Miz. The Miz and R-Truth shake hands and make up, and Truth tells Miz he has something for him and slaps the Miz and wishes him luck against the Wyatts and calls Pete Dunne Butch. And as he walks by him, sorry. That was funny. Alright, third match coming up. No More Contenders match. LWO. Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee versus War Raiders. Eric and Ivar versus The New Day, Xavier Woods, and Kofi Kingston. Ivar, Lee, and Kingston start the bout. Ivar is knocked down by both Kingston and Lee, and they drop kick Ivar. Kingston rolls up Lee for a 2 count. Ivar kicks Kingston and knocks him down. And squishes Lee in the corner. Woods is tagged in and breaks a near fall. Eric is tagged in, and the War Raiders take out both teams and send them all out of the ring, and then throw Lee onto Woods. Kingston and Mysterio on the outside. Back from break, Eric, Mysterio, and Woods trade blows. Then Eric starts getting double teamed, but he's able to get Woods to the mat. Eric throws Rey onto onto Woods and tags out to Ivar. Ivar and Eric beat on both Woods and Mysterio. Eric is tagged back and he throws Woods into Mysterio. Eric takes out and Rey counters on Ivar and sends Eric out of the ring. Woods takes out Lee and kicks down Mysterio. Ivar comes and hits spinning heel kick on Woods. Woods is able to tag in Kingston, who takes down both Ivar and Rey Mysterio. Kingston slams Rey on Ivar and hits the double boom drop. Double drop. Kofi hits the SOS on Mysterio, and Woods takes out Mysterio, Eric, and Lee. Everyone is outside the ring, and Kingston comes off the top rope onto the rest of the guys outside. Cut to commercial. Alright, back to the action. Ivar tries to splash Mysterio in the corner and misses. Kingston is taking down Lee, and Eric are tagged in. Lee flies all over the ring and gets the better of Eric. Lee gets on the top rope and double stomps Eric and hits a cradle DT on Eric. Lee takes out Woods and Ivar as well as they try to interfere. Lee drop kicks Kingston in the corner, and Eric breaks the count. Eric punches Lee in the corner and sets him on the top turnbuckle. Kingston joins them both on the top turnbuckle. Lee tries to flip over them and hit a powerbomb but fails. Mysterio hits a hurricanrana off the top rope on Eric while Lee powerbombs Kingston. Woods and Lee battle it out on the mat. Lee connects with a knee. Ivar takes out Lee, and Rey takes out Ivar. Woods and Kingston are ready to win the match. Woods gets distracted, and LWO team Kingston Chad Gable comes in and takes out Rey Mysterio. This allows the War Raiders to double team Kingston and get the win. So winners are the War Raiders. Alright, backstage, The Miz is bitching at Adam Pearce about all the misfortunes he's been experiencing. The Final Testament comes by and say the Miz's mission is to find Uncle Howdy and find out why he's messing with Karen Cross, and if he doesn't, Cross will break the Miz's legs. Jimmy Uso is walking backstage looking for Sami Zayn. Jay comes up and asks if he's met with Zayn, and they see in the parking lot that Sami Zayn is talking to Solo Sikoa. Jimmy says they're family, and that's why it's all they have, and they glare and snarl at Zayn. Damn, that's crazy, man. They expect that. Alright, main event time. This is the fourth main event. Damian Priest versus Dominic Mysterio. Alright, main event. Priest is in the ring, and Dom comes out with Liv and Raquel, who let him go to the match solo. The bell rings, and Dom immediately attacks Priest. Priest throws Dom in the corner and pounds on Dom in the corner. Priest slaps around Dom and throws him into the turnbuckle. Dom is able to trip Priest and goes for a 6-1P where, but runs into a big boot by Priest. Priest throws Dom to the outside and swings him into the barricade. Dom is able to throw Priest into turnbuckles and then splashes onto Priest. We come back from break, and Dom is attempting the Three Amigos. He gets two, but Priest counters and slams him. Priest clotheslines, kicks and punches Dom in a series of combos. Priest hits an elbow on Dom in the corner and takes him down with a slam for a 2 count. Priest covers him after a clothesline and gets a 2 count. Priest sets up for the South of Heaven, and Dom rolls out of the ring. Priest runs to the outside and body checks Dom on to the announce table. Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez come down and distract the ref. JD McDonough and Carlito come down and attack Priest. Priest takes out JD with his chair and hits Carlito in the ring with the chair. Mysterio runs in and rolls up Priest for the win. So winner is Dominic Mysterio. Damn, man, hate that shit. Anyways, after the match, Priest hits the Razor's Edge on Dom. Priest grabs a chair and starts brutalizing Dom with the chair. Priest goes to leave but decides to come back and beat on Dom some more. He stands above fallen Dom. Carlito comes in to save Dom, and Priest hits the South of Heaven on Carlito. He then picks up Dom and hits the South of Heaven on Mysterio. Priest celebrates in the ring as the Judgment Day looks on as the show goes off the air and stuff. Alright, good show tonight. That was good. I enjoyed that one tonight. Way better than AEW, what AEW's doing and stuff. So, yeah, anyways, good show tonight and stuff. Hope you enjoyed this video, not whatever. Yeah, anyways, that was it. And, so like, subscribe, hit the bell button, leave a comment. If you guys don't leave a comment, I don't care. That was it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Laters.